Welcome to Fluent English Hub. Today, you are going to listen to an inspiring English story called The Teacher's Greatest Lesson. It is a story about a teacher, a difficult student, and a lesson that was never written in a textbook. Let's begin. Mr. James had been a teacher for more than 30 years. He loved teaching. Every morning, he entered his classroom with a smile. He believed that every student could learn something. But there was one student who made his job difficult. His name was Alex. Alex was 14 years old. He often arrived late. He didn't finish his homework. He sometimes talked while the teacher was speaking. And when Mr. James asked him a question, Alex usually looked out the window. One morning, Mr. James asked, "Alex, where is your homework?" Alex looked down.
I didn't do it.
Why?
I forgot. Mr. James sighed. Please remember it tomorrow, okay? But the next day, Alex didn't bring it again. This happened many times. Some teachers thought Alex was lazy. Some students didn't like sitting near him. But Mr. James noticed something. Alex never smiled when other students talked about their families. He often looked tired. Sometimes he fell asleep during class. One afternoon after school, Mr. James saw Alex sitting alone outside the classroom. "Alex, are you okay?" "Yes." "Are you sure?" Alex didn't answer. Mr. James sat beside him. "You don't have to tell me anything, but if something is wrong, you can talk to me." Alex was quiet for a long time. Then he finally said, "My mother works at night." Mr. James listened. "I have to take care of my little brother. Sometimes I can't finish my homework." Mr. James understood. "That's why you're tired?" Alex nodded. "I don't want the other students to know." Mr. James smiled gently. "You don't have to be ashamed. Taking care of your family is not something to be ashamed of." Alex looked at him. "No one has ever said that to me." The next day, Mr. James gave Alex a different kind of homework. He said, "Your homework tonight is simple." "What is it?" "Write down one thing you are proud of." Alex looked confused. "That's all?" "That's all." The next morning, Alex handed Mr. James a small piece of paper. It said, "I am proud that I take care of my brother." Mr. James smiled. "That's a very good answer." From that day, something began to change. Alex still made mistakes. He still sometimes arrived late. But he started trying. He began asking questions. He started doing some of his homework. And one day, he stayed after class. "Mr. James?" "Yes?" "I want to become a teacher one day." Mr. James smiled. "Why?" "Because you didn't give up on me." Mr. James looked at Alex. He realized that teaching was not always about books, tests, or grades. Sometimes the most important lesson was simply helping a student believe in himself. But years later, Mr. James would discover that Alex had remembered that lesson much longer than he expected. Years passed after Alex left Mr. James's classroom. Mr. James continued teaching. Every year he met new students. Some were hardworking, some were shy, some were difficult. But he remembered Alex. He remembered the boy who had arrived late,
the boy who often looked tired, the boy who thought he was not good enough.
One afternoon, Mr. James was preparing a lesson when someone knocked on the classroom door. "Excuse me?" Mr. James looked up. A young man was standing there. He was wearing a clean shirt and carrying a small bag. For a moment, Mr. James didn't recognize him. Then the young man smiled. "Hello, Mr. James." Mr. James stood up. "Alex?" Alex laughed. "Yes." Mr. James walked toward him. "I almost didn't recognize you." "I've changed a lot." They shook hands. "How are you?" "I'm doing well." "What are you doing now?" Alex smiled. "I'm a teacher." Mr. James became quiet. "A teacher?" "Yes." Alex opened his bag and took out a photograph. It showed him standing in front of a classroom full of young students. "I teach English at a small school." Mr. James smiled proudly. "That's wonderful." Alex nodded. "I wanted to thank you." "For what?" "For not giving up on me." Mr. James smiled. "I only did my job." "No," Alex said. "You did more than that. You listened to me. You didn't judge me. You helped me believe that I could become something." Mr. James looked at him. "Then remember one thing." "What?" "Do the same for your students." Alex nodded. "I will." Before Alex left, he asked, "Do you remember the homework you gave me?" Mr. James laughed. "The homework about writing one thing you were proud of?" "Yes. I still have it." Alex reached into his wallet. He took out a small, old piece of paper. The words were faded, but Mr. James could still read them. "I am proud that I take care of my brother." Mr. James smiled. "You kept it all these years?" "Yes." "Why?" "Because it was the first time a teacher asked me to see something good in myself." Mr. James became quiet. He looked at Alex. Then he realized something. He had spent 30 years teaching students from books, but his greatest lesson had not come from a textbook. It had come from listening. Years later, Alex became a respected teacher. He remembered his old teacher whenever he had a difficult student. One day, a young student in his class was always late. The student never finished his homework. Some teachers wanted to punish him, but Alex remembered Mr. James. He sat beside the boy after class. "Is everything okay?" The boy looked down. "My father lost his job. My mother is working all day. I have to help my little sister." Alex listened. Then he said, "Thank you for telling me. You don't have to be ashamed." The boy looked up. Alex smiled. "We'll find a way to help you." The boy smiled for the first time. And Alex understood something. The lesson Mr. James had given him was continuing. It was moving from one teacher to another, from one student to another. A teacher can teach grammar. A teacher can teach mathematics. A teacher can teach history. But sometimes the greatest lesson is something much simpler. Believe in yourself. When someone makes a mistake, help them learn. When someone struggles, listen to them. When someone feels lost, remind them that their future can still be bright. Mr. James taught Alex English, but more importantly, he taught Alex that one difficult moment does not define a person's whole life. Alex never forgot that. And because he never forgot it,
he passed the lesson to many other students. So remember, you never know how much your words can mean to someone. A simple sentence like, "I believe in you," can stay in a person's heart for many years.
Thank you for listening to The Teacher's Greatest Lesson. I hope this story helped you practice your English and gave you an important lesson. If you enjoyed the story, please like this video, subscribe to Fluent English Hub, and share it with someone who loves meaningful English stories. And remember, the best teachers don't only teach lessons, they help people believe in themselves. Keep learning, keep practicing, and never give up on yourself.